Hey guys, I went back to trying out a warrior, and let me say it right away, I'm positively surprised. Of course, if we compare this directly to my last build, this one falls behind because it's noticeably slower. But despite that, the build is a lot of fun to play, and it actually performs really well in terms of damage. We're making use of the slightly reworked shield skills here, or rather, I'm using just one, Shield Wall. You summon the wall in front of you, and then use different skills to make it explode, which deals solid damage. The easiest way to trigger its explosion is simply by shouting at it with a war cry. The wall doesn't like that at all, explodes instantly, and takes everything around it with it. That means this build is essentially a two-button build. We first place the wall, and then trigger the explosion with a war cry. We're using Fortifying Cry for this, because it has another shield skill built in, and gives us some guard for protection. The unique thing about the shield skills is their scaling. The damage doesn't depend on our weapon damage. Instead, the higher the armor value of our shield, the more physical damage we get for Shield Wall. The weapon isn't completely irrelevant though, because it can still give us global bonuses like increased levels for melee skills. Now, summoning the wall does take quite a bit of time. To make it feel smoother, we need to stack some attack speed. Still, since we'll often get hit while setting it up, we can't neglect our defenses. As a warrior, or more specifically a Warbringer, and because our shield already gives us a lot of armor, we focus heavily on stacking armor. We also make use of the new modifiers that let our armor value apply to elemental damage. That actually works quite well. On top of that, we've got a 54% block chance, which means more than every second hit just gets blocked outright. I also leveled with this setup. You can start using Shield Wall around level 28. Before that, I went with Bone Shatter and the simple melee attack as usual. But from that point onward, Shield Wall works just fine. And of course, as always, make sure to check every couple of levels if you can grab a new shield with more armor. For the endgame, we're also using the Be Surrounded tech. With this unique helmet, we are always surrounded even if there aren't any enemies nearby. And being surrounded can give us some nice bonuses. First of all, in the passive tree, and second, the lucky damage support. Combining this with the Rislathus Coil belt results in a pretty good damage upgrade. There are some cool unique supports as well. Using the Chaom's Madness and On Citadel supports, we can build our wall further away to reach more monsters, at the cost of some attack speed and damage. For our Ascendancy, we're playing Warbringer, mainly because he has no cooldowns on war cries. On top of that, he's really good at breaking enemy armor, which boosts our physical damage output even further. I tried to keep the build fairly cheap, with an investment of around 15 to 20 divines if even. That's it from me. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Greetings from Germany, and I hope to see you in the next video.